Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show. And in this part of the Cricket Happening Show, we are going to look at the progress that England is making in the second one-day international, which is being played at the Oval, where West Indies made 238. Not really, they would have not been very happy with that particular score. And currently, England are doing well. In fact, the openers Alistair Cook and Ian Bell are unseparated right now, and they are doing a wonderful job playing some classic strokes. And they have been not even bothered an iota, I would say, because currently they are really keeping up with the run rate. They are 72 for no loss currently in the 14th over. Both the batsmen doing well. I'll talk about that, and then I will also look at the Bangladesh South Africa match, which was just finished here in the Tri Series, where South Africa have gone to a very comfortable victory, one could say. South Africa making 209 for 3 and Bangladesh 170 for 8. So let me start off with this particular match in the Zimbabwe 2020 Triangular Series, which is being played at the Harare Sports Club, where South Africa were the ones who batted first this 20-over match. And they had some electric start because Richard Levy started depositing Mashrafe Mortaza onto the stands for a 6. He deposited Abdul Razak for a 6, and both the bowlers were really carted by Richard Levy, and the opening partnership was worth 70 runs, whereas Richard Levy was all power. As far as Hashim Amla, the captain, was concerned, he was all about finesse, classic stroke making, absolutely effortless, making batting look so easy. And both of them reeled off 70 runs in just 7 overs. And then Richard Levy was the first to go, cotton ball by Ziaur Rahman after making a very punishing 37 of just 21 deliveries with 6 fours and 2 sixes. Hashim and every South African batsman played his part there. Colin Ingram was run out for 29 of 22 balls with 5 fours, but Hashim Amla was there for South Africa when South Africa reached 209 for 3 of 20 overs. Hashim Amla clubbed 88 runs of just 53 deliveries, 9 fours and 3 sixes, and he was unbeaten at the end. And he also got the man of the match. Colin Ingram making 29, Albie Morkel made 22 of 18 balls, and Duminy not out on 23 of just 7 deliveries, 3 fours and 1 6. The Bangladesh bowling was left a lot to be desired. They were absolutely, I would say, haywire. They were not bowling according to they were not bowling a very good line and length, and they got punished. Mashrafe Mortaza, 4 overs costing him 44 runs on 1 wicket. Abdul Razak, 2 overs went for 28 runs. Abul Hassan was guilty of bowling a lot of short deliveries that gave him the punishment duly. 4 overs, no maiden, none for 58. Elias Sani was the economical of the lot, one could say, none for 31. Ziaur Rahman bowled 3 overs for 1 for 28. Mahmudullah, 3 overs, no maiden, none for 17. As far as Bangladesh were concerned, the mark of 200 itself would have put some pressure on Bangladesh, and Bangladesh couldn't record. They don't have Tamim Iqbal today. Anamul Haq opened with Mohammad Ashraful, but Anamul Haq was a failure. He was claimed by Marchand de Longe. He was gone for 1. The only contributions coming there from Mohammad Ashraful, who made 33 of 31 balls with 4 fours, and Mushfiqur Rahim, the captain, getting an unbeaten 50 under his belt of just 32, then 5 fours and 1 6. And in the middle we had Mahmudullah scoring 34 of 23 balls with 2 fours and 2 sixes, and Ziaur Rahman contributing 18 of 10 balls with 3 fours. But Bangladesh couldn't really keep up to the target, and they were 170 for 8 of their 20 overs. Thus, South Africa winning this match by 39 runs, their first match in this Tri Series. For Bangladesh, they have a lot of soul searching to do. They have lost both the matches now, the first against Zimbabwe and now against South Africa, and they are the ones under real pressure. As far as the bowling figures are concerned, Peterson 4 overs 1 maiden, 2 for 16, bowled excellently. Sotsobe 4 overs 1 for 25. Marchand de Longe gave the breakthrough 2 for 33, was a bit costly today. Albie Morkel 3 overs 1 for 28, but Wayne Parnell was taken to the cleaners by the Bangladeshi batsman. His 4 overs going for a whopping 61 runs, and Duminy 1 over for 6 runs. Hashim Amla got his captain's knock of 88 not out, got the man of the match. Now, I take you to the match between England and West Indies, which is currently underway in the Oval, London. And the second one-day international, West Indies were the ones who batted first, and they had 238 for 9. In fact, Chris Gayle made his return to international cricket in very grand style. Initially, they had, in fact, Lendl Simmons and Chris Gayle, and they started, they had a good look at the bowlers, James Anderson and Stephen Finn, and they decided to give them some respect, and probably only 8 runs were scored in a span of 5 overs. But after that, Chris Gayle exploded. As soon as Tim Bresnan was introduced into the attack, Chris Gayle exploded in that whirlwind fashion, and he slammed 3 sixes of the first over of Tim Bresnan, and one of them really disappeared out of the ground. And that was what Chris Gayle is capable of. And Chris Gayle marked his return with a quick-fire 53 of just 51 deliveries. The amount of sixes being more than the boundaries, 5 sixes and 3 fours. This is the difference that Chris Gayle could make to the West Indies side. And after that, Lendl Simmons was run out. In fact, the partnership was worth 63 in the 15th over. The contribution of Chris Gayle, 53. And you can just imagine what rate Chris Gayle was going. So he made 53 with 3 fours and 5 sixes. Dwayne Smith was out for a duck, and suddenly once Chris Gayle had given the impetus 63 for 1 in the 15th over, they plummeted to 79 for 4 with Stuart Broad striking. First, Lendl Simmons was run out for 12. Dwayne Smith was a victim of Stuart Broad for a duck, and Marlon Samuels was also a victim of Stuart Broad for 13. And they took Dwayne Bravo and Kieron Pollard to really play with lots of common sense, which they did. They really bided their time at the crease, took their time for 7 overs. There were no boundaries, and then slowly Dwayne Bravo and Kieron Pollard went into a very good partnership, which really had held this West Indies innings, which was plummeting at 79 for 4 in the 21st over. But they had an exactly 100-run partnership with Dwayne Bravo and Pollard playing with lots of common sense and responsibility. And finally, Kieron Pollard had to go. He was gone for 41 of 52 balls, 3 fours and 1 6. But Dwayne Bravo was the one who really took it on and ensured that West Indies would put at least a decent total on the board of 238 for 9, with his contribution being 77 of 82 balls, 8 fours and 2 sixes. He had some classic strokes played in that particular knock. And then Darren Sammy briefly entertained with 20 balls, 1 4 and 1 6. And other than that, there was nothing else. 238 for 9 was what West Indies finished with. Bowling figures, 10 overs, 2 minutes, 2 for 38. James Anderson was bowling superbly. Stephen Finn, 10 overs, 1 minute and 148. Bresnan, 1 for 54. Graham Swan, 10 overs, 1 minute and 149. Broad was costly, 9 overs, 1 minute, 243. But he was the one who really dented this West Indies innings with the 2 wickets of Marlon Samuels and Dwayne Smith. Bopara, 1 overs, 1 minute, none for 3 runs. Well, as far as the current score is concerned, England are doing very well. As I said, the openers are doing a fantastic job here, with both the openers looking in fine fettle, with Alistair Cook, the captain, not out on 42 of just 45 deliveries, 6 fours in that knock, and Ian Bell not out on 37 of 45 balls, 5 fours and no sixes. Well, they have been, this has been really classical batting, especially Ian Bell, who has been playing some beautiful offside strokes. Alistair Cook has been strong on the offside too. He has used a cut shot to good effect, and let me tell you also some very good leg side boundaries coming in from Ian Bell, and both of them looking very good. As I said, they have not been in any spot of bother with English bowlers, having it very easy and doing it in a very nice way. If you see, England need 151 runs in the balance 35 overs. They are absolutely on the job, I would say. England currently 88 for no loss in the 16th over. Unfortunately, dear fans, friends and subscribers, I will have to leave you for now. I hope you all bear with me. Thanks for your company and thanks for watching Cricket Happenings. Your host Ram signing off from here after this quick cricket update. Thank you.